Hey everybody, it's your old pal Willie White Gloves here, also known as DRAWN2U and various other nicknames and aliases. And today we're drawing Nabnaleena. So Ban has Banbaleena and Nab has Nabnaleena. Little experimental DRAWN2U logo there. You will notice the page is going to be turning here. Now, Tu and I left our secret moon base studio and headed down into the earth this week. And so we were not making this video in our studio. And so you'll see that it looks a little bit different. You're not used to seeing this, well, that you're used to seeing, the Pigma Micron there. But you're not used to seeing that page flip around. So just going around the clock here with these teeth and then the eyeballs, fill in those things there. And now we gotta grab this Sharpie and go in there and get all those big areas in. So those lines on the side are meant to make it seem like the character is hanging on the ceiling, and so I thought maybe we'd put a little shadow here behind the character. So this is a kind of an afterthought to put this shadow in. And the original idea was we were going to use orange for the ceiling. I mean, we did that, but so we were going to use brown for that shadow, because brown is this is something that if you've never thought about it, it's pretty interesting. Brown is a darker form of orange. For people who know that, it's just like, you know, child's play, but for me it was something that when I realized that, it was just like, oh, okay. Whoop! It looks like DRAWN2U2 is taking over here. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, yeah. So he starts out with the Crayola marker with the gray here. So the character's black, but we thought, well, that's where Tu said it looks like she ate something gray. But if we were coloring this in solid black, you wouldn't be able to see any of the details. So we decided to go with this darker gray here. So we've got this as a Crayola marker, and then Tu is using a napkin under his hand here. That's to prevent your hand from getting marked up, and also prevent smudging the drawing. So I'm happy that he's moving that around and taking care of these grays. And then from there, we're going to go in and look at, let's get in there, get around those eyeballs. Look at that. You got to get in there. Get around in there. You got to be careful not to go too fast. I was very proud of how slow and careful he was on this part. Yeah. And there's the Sharpie highlighter on the green bow. It is a lot of work to go in and fill in an area like this with one color. But it helped that he was able to turn the page. So, just keep that in mind when you're filling in these areas. You want to get a comfortable, see the way he's like marking off little sections within the area and then filling those in. And then of course keep that Kleenex under your, or paper towel or whatever you got, keep that under your hand. This is really great. So 2 goes in and does a little riff on the thing that I did, a little new version of the logo. Really great. Really like that. What kind of colors are we gonna, oh, look at that. So there's the green illustration markers. Those are great. I mean, that was a $5 set of markers that we're still using to this day. And some of those colors are still looking great. So that's a great investment. Illustration markers from Five Below. I really recommend that. Oh, there's the mini. So he's doing the mini versions of these at the end. Comes in with the micron. Look at those little teeth. Love it. So great. And then I think he adds a bow here. Yeah, here comes the bow at the end. Got the bow and then the, oh, well, that music can only mean one thing, that we're coming up on the end of another video. There's our final product. We had a really good time doing this one outside of our regular studio. Hope you had a good time too. And until next time, I'm drawn to you. Eat peace.
Yeah.